Good morning, students. Till now, we have seen first unit. Okay, from today, we will learn second unit. Okay, so the first poem in the second unit is From a Railway Carriage. Okay, so students, this poem is written by R.L. Stevenson. Okay, so he was sharing his experience of traveling by a railway carriage with us. Okay, he have traveled by a train. Okay, and he have experienced some interesting things. Okay, so students, when we also travel by a train, we see different things from the window. Okay, and the poet is describing that interesting things in his own way, okay, through this poem. So we will see one by one, okay, what he have seen. Okay, so we will see now first stanza. Faster than ferries, faster than witches, bridges and houses, hedges and ditches, and charging along like troops in a battle, all through the meadows, the horses, and the cattle. So, in the first stanza, the poet is telling us that he has seen various natural things, okay, through the train's window. Okay, so whenever we travel by a train and if we travel in cities, then we will see only roads and buildings. Okay, big mall means big apartments. Okay, towers, etc. But when we travel through rural areas, okay, or mountain areas, hill areas, then what we will see there? What will we see there? We will see there various natural things, okay, like trees, okay, mountain areas, rivers, okay, cattles. So all these things are included in this poem. Okay, so let's see what poet have seen. Faster than fairies, faster than witches. Okay, so which are new words in these lines? Fairies. So what do you mean by fairies? Fairy means a woman, okay, who is believed to have magical powers, but she uses that powers for a good purpose to help the people. Okay, and the other word is witches. So witches is also called for a woman who is believed to have magical powers and who uses them to harm the other people, or who uses that power for black magic. So these are the differences between fairies and witches. They both women were having the magical powers, but one uses that for good purpose and one uses that for bad purposes. So they are believed to have wings also, okay, so that they can fly. So they are very faster, okay. But what poet is telling, that the train is even faster than fairies and witches. Okay, so what poet is telling that the train by which he was traveling was faster than that fairies and witches with the big wings. Bridges and houses, hedges and ditches. Okay, so bridges, I think you all have know that. Okay, bridges means bridges were built on the river, okay, for the people, okay, to travel from one end of the river to the other end of the river. So it is a common word, okay, bridges and houses, hedges and ditches. Hedges means A line of bushes or small trees planted very close together. Okay, that means whenever you travel by a train from a window, what you will see? You will see a line of bushes, okay, or small trees which have planted very close to each other. And ditches, okay, ditches means a long narrow open channel, okay, dug into the ground, usually at the side of a road or field. Okay, means ditches means they are narrow channels, okay, dug at the other side, any side of the road, okay, to allow water flow through it. That water may be good or with impurities, but that doesn't matter. Okay, ditches means the narrow open channel. Okay, so all these things you will see when you travel by a train. Okay, so what the poet have seen various bridges, various types of houses, hedges and ditches. I think you have got these four lines. Okay, and charging along like troops in a battle. Okay, so what do you mean by troops? Troops means a group of soldiers. Okay, so whenever there is a battle, then there are large number of soldiers. Okay, and they are divided into different troops. Okay, and charging along like troops. Charging means move in a single line. Okay, so whenever in the battle, okay, someone wanted to attack, okay, on the opposite side, then they will send a troop of a soldier in a line, okay, in a rush. So when that troop is planning, okay, to rush to the other side, okay, that is called as charging. So when all of them will trying to rush to the opposite side, then there will be lots of noise and lots of smoke. Okay, lots of noise is produced, and due to their movement, lots of smoke is also released. So in the same way, the poet is comparing the train with that troop. Okay, when train is also rushing, okay, train is also going with a high speed, then what it will do? It will produce a great noise and it will release a smoke in the air. Okay, you see here, this train is releasing a smoke in the air. Nowadays this is not the case, okay, because nowadays the trains are electrical, okay, they don't release smoke. But in old days the trains were run on the steam engine, okay, that's why they release smoke in the air. So here the poet is comparing the train with a troop of soldiers, okay, and whenever train rushes or train runs at a high speed, then what train will do? It will release a smoke and it will produce a big noise. All through the meadows and horses and cattle. Okay, so the new word is meadows. Meadows means a field with grass and often wild flowers in it. Meadows means a field with grass, okay, and it also has wild flowers, and it is kept open for the grazing purpose, okay, to the animals. The horses and the cattle. Cattle means sheep, goats, okay, or cows. So the meadows are kept open for animals like sheep, cows, goats, horses for grazing purpose. So while traveling by the train, the poet have seen the horses and cattle who were grazing at the meadows. Okay, so this is all about the first stanza. In this stanza, poet is telling us that the train is faster than ferries and witches with the big wings. Also, the poet have seen various bridges, various types of houses, and the line of small trees, okay, which are planted very near to each other, and ditches means narrow channels, okay, at the side of the road that contains water, and charging along like troops in a battle. A train is compared to the troops of soldier, okay, who are charging means moving in a direction in the battle. So they will produce a great noise and smoke. In the same way, train is also producing a great noise and smoke. And he have also seen the meadows means the open area for grazing purpose. He have seen horses and cattle which are grazing on the meadows. Okay, thank you.